Number 8. Grue entry number 8. Oh, Grue Head, it's been a while. It's been a while. We haven't done one for a little while. If you're here for the first time, this is the 8th in a series of entries, podcasts, where I speak to this gnarly motherfucker behind me and we wax about horror. How you doing? Oh, such clickage.
I don't know if that would come out on film, but it fucking hurt, actually. I won't lie.
Yeah, that sounded like it hurt.
Fucking
So you need to get yourself to some sort of a fucking
chiropractor?
Yeah, one of them. One of them. Might have a bit of osteoporosis or
welcome.
something.
Fans.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm back again after another long absence. I'm going to unstick my ball sack as well while we talk. Back after another long absence, but
Been out in the wild, haven't you?
I think I see Soul
Bear
out
Grylls,
there.
isn't it?
I think I see Soul out there.
Oh, Tortured Soul.
Yeah, I think he ate Bear Grylls.
Yeah,
Actually.
I can imagine you probably would. Probably would.
Yeah, man, I'm good actually. Do you know what? Actually, my absence hasn't all been lost though, because I've been watching. I've caught up on some horror movies. Well, I say caught up. I've watched some new ones and some old ones. I rolled them off my tongue. Demons 1 and 2. I've seen before. But I went out and bought them on Blu-ray and watched them. Loved them.
Love Demons.
Maniac Cop. Is it Maniac Cop? Or
Yeah, Maniac Cop.
Is it Maniac? It is Maniac Cop. Watched the first one. That was great fun. Great fun.
Yeah, it's alright.
A couple of newer ones in there. Conjuring and Insidious 2.
Not watched it yet.
Yes, it's good. It's alright. Not bad. Like the first one. It's cool. The first one.
I still haven't seen the first one. Tom
yeah.
Savini jerked off in its general direction when it came out, didn't it?
Really, really good. It's so surprising to have a new sort of generation of horror films. You always get the people, that's not scary, crap films, horror films are crap. But this was a really good, surprising, good, well put together horror movie.
I'm going to watch it.
I
am going to watch it. I'm not going to watch it because I'm going to sit there and look. None of them films are getting watched, are they?
Watch them. They're all up above us.
They're right above us. Right above us. We've got films all over this room, but they're all cleverly concealed. But tonight we're going to talk about deaths, I think.
I think we should rattle off a couple of our favourite deaths from horror movies and stuff. Because I think we've got a different taste of deaths as well.
Yes.
So,
yeah, I might have a slightly sicker taste.
Yeah. Well, that's good. As long as I get erect whilst you're telling me about it.
Yeah, you probably will. You probably will.
And, I don't know if do you want to kick off with a death first?
Kick off. I tell you what. You can keep everyone warm. Let me just go and grab a couple just to get us started. I know how I start. But the ABCs of death. It's got some deaths in it.
You've actually got the hard copy, which is nice as well.
Yes. Well, he's supporting the industry.
Well, of course. The ABCs of death actually had some quality deaths in there, comedy deaths, and also some actually shocker. I think it was actually the opening death. Is it the opening death behind the bed?
Yeah, Apocalypse. A is for Apocalypse.
And that had an awesome death because it was so drawn out and brutal. A drawn out death in a 3-minute clip. That sounds weird. But I just felt so sorry. I felt so bad for him.
Poor guy. His hands.
That made me feel fucking sick. If anyone hasn't seen it, if you haven't seen it, you should get it. She goes to stab him. Is it her father or something?
No, it's her husband. Oh man.
Sorry, I can't. Dude, I was probably fucking drunk or something when I was watching it, but it was fucking horrendous, man. It was horrible. She goes to stab him with a knife. I sound like Christopher Walken then, with a knife.
With a knife.
And he puts his hand up to stop it, and it sort of goes in and down, and it's just fucking rants.
It leaves him with the Benny arm from Total Recall, doesn't it? I got 5 kids to feed.
Screw you, Benny. Yeah, awesome death, that one.
Yeah.
Opening death. So you knew there was better to come.
Oh, well, let me pick one out. I'd have to go for double XL. X is for double XL. When the with the overweight lady.
Oh, that's evil. That's
who
nasty.
decides
To shed some pounds.
Shed some pounds. Yeah, she says sheds them. She sheds them. Yeah, I'll say no more actually about that. Have you ever seen this, Mr. Shadow?
I've got both of these, the first and the second one. I have not watched them yet.
If anyone's watching this and they haven't watched VHS 2 in particular, go and watch it. This is awesome, man. This is awesome. And I'm not going to talk too much about it because I don't want to give anything away. But one of the segments in VHS 2 has some of the most ridiculous kills I don't even know where to start with this. Why did I even pick this out? It's just,
It's got ridiculous kills in it.
there's just, if you want ridiculous kills, there's a sort of 25-minute segment of this film that supplies more than just like a veritable confectionery store of dismemberment. It's brilliant. But yeah. So what's your favourites?
I won't go with. I wouldn't know what my favourite is, but let's go with some old school classics.
Old kills.
Old kills, or maybe not sort of the old original kills, but some definitely in the franchise area. Because the great thing about franchise films is after like the third or fourth instalment, people are only tuning in for one thing, really, aren't they? To cheer on the bad guy, the villain, and to see how he can. Let's go Let's go in space and talk about Jason X. I mean, they were all pretty. We can cover a couple of them because they were all pretty decent death scenes in Jason X. The frozen head scene.
The nitrogen head smash.
Yeah, I mean that's obviously some young fit woman who's qualified to take apart Jason Voorhees. He takes his fucking eye out, didn't she? She was asking for trouble.
Yeah.
They've unfrozen Jason. He's been frozen in time, and they've unfroze him. Stupid mistake for a start.
It's a pretty bad one. He's still holding a machete like that, isn't he?
He just wants his machete back.
That's it.
They unfreeze him. The guy must weigh about 500 pounds, and she turns. It's like he's there. She turns around, looks back, and he's gone. She didn't even get up. Conveniently, all of a sudden, he just fucking grabs. Yeah, we get a bit of nipple shot, a bit of boob shot. He's grabbed her up as he does it, doesn't he? Grabs her. Grabs her.
Grab me.
Grabs her like this, and then just throws her head into the watch. And the great thing about it is the camera is in the sink, so you see her face freeze. Rips her head out, and then just goes bang, smacks it on the edge of the desk. Right, pulls her head back up. But with no fucking face. And then just sort of drops and walks off as if to say, job done. Casual as fuck. And I just think that's a brilliant... And I remember going to it, and it was one of the first times I experienced people clapping with joy in the cinema, as if to say, hats off to you, sir.
Yeah.
Brilliant death.
Yeah.
Loved it.
I love that kill.
That was a quality kill.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to stick with Friday the 13th for the time being. Number 4.
Part 4.
Part 4. It was directed by... I think it was Joseph Zito who made The Prowler.
Really good film, number 4, actually.
It's a really good film, and it had a kill right near the beginning with one of the guys from Police Academy. Yeah, it's Bruce Marlowe. He played the goofy guy with glasses, and he got taken out in a morgue. And Jason done the same sort of thing, He just kind of snuck around behind him, didn't know what was going on. In. And then, before you know it, he's got the hacksaw out.
Oh yeah, it's a good one, that one.
Across his throat, and then one quick swift
bosh.
Game
over. Yeah,
and that was Tom Savini was pulled back for the 4th one, and it shows. It shows. Yeah, some great kills.
I can stick with Friday the 13th actually. Yeah, actually. Not a gory one, just fucking classic. I felt sorry, and there was comedy value, but I felt sorry for the victim at the same time. Part 2, the dude in the wheelchair. Because he was about to get fucking laid, wasn't he?
Downstairs.
Machete in the face, and then it says ding 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 ding.
Oh, that's just cruel, man.
I tweeted that picture once actually. I tweeted that on like Death of the Day at one point, and I just thought it was such a fun death.
Maybe there's a gif of it. That'd be really good, wouldn't it? So he's constantly up and down the stairs. Yeah.
I just really thought that was a really fun death.
Knuckles for that,
but I felt sorry for him as well because he was going to get laid.
I felt really bad for the guy.
And the birdie was going to I don't know if it was going to be taking his virginity or if he had sex before. I don't know.
I don't know. He was pretty buff, wasn't he?
I mean, he should have been disabled. He looked like a jockey, like a sports jockey, didn't he? He was looking cool. So maybe he was only just recently disabled. But he was going to get laid by someone like she was pretty fit, to be fair. And then Jason turns around, and to be fair, what threat was he?
What, the guy in the wheelchair?
He's not gonna get in on Jason's way.
He was good at arm wrestling, man.
Well, he was very good at arm wrestling, but he wasn't going to get in Jason's way, wasn't he? No, Jason should have just wheeled him out of the way, but bang, get the fuck out of here.
Wheeled him out of the way. So he'd just be like, there you go.
Brakes on.
Inside and take them all out on him.
So that was actually, we could actually do a Friday the 13th run. There's some fucking quality deaths in Friday the 13th.
We could. Alright.
I know one of your favourite ones.
What's that?
The handstand.
Oh,
And-
thank you very much.
Go on,
Right,
you
Friday
can-
the 13th, part 3. And there's a guy, he's in one of those flat caps and he's got pretty fine young lady in tow. I think they're in a hammock. She gets it in a hammock with a knife underneath. A Stanley knife.
I think it's a little bit of a little nod to the Kevin Bacon
Yes.
send off in the original. But
Yes. Another fine kill.
a good one.
And shot from 2 different angles for the UK and the US. But he decides, in his infinite wisdom, first of all, you never leave the place where you're having sex. Not in front of the 13th. It's a bad
As
fucking
soon as
move.
you break the double team bond, you're going solo. One of them's going solo for a
One of
period
them's
of time
going-
before you're reunited upstairs.
Yeah. Well, they reunite because
Pretty quick as well.
he does a handstand and goes out to the kitchen and he's all like, "Yeah, I'll get you the beers."
Doing a handstand, I don't know why he's doing it, but it leads to a great death.
It leads to a machete right in his ballsack from above, brought down like old Chief Woodenhead, like really brought down
Really-
in his nutsack.
Really fucking sort of barbaric, doesn't he, as well, isn't it? I mean, he goes down like
Yeah.
a sack of shit, doesn't he?
He does, and the good thing about the kill is it doesn't have to show that much. It's
No.
the fact that you see his body shuddering and almost
It's actually-
shattering under the blow.
It's one of the deaths in the Friday Face they don't show anything. I
Yeah.
don't think anyone. No man would probably watch it because everyone goes, "Oh,
Oh yeah,
it actually makes me feel a bit funny."
it made me feel very funny down there.
Jimmy, mate.
It's
You're
like
okay though. You're
That's
still
it.
there.
yeah, I was
Yeah,
under
it's
this
good.
tucked under at the
Tucked
moment.
under. That's fair play. It's
Yeah,
cold
for my
out.
performance later.
It's cold out.
Um,
That's a good death. I like that.
That was a really good death. And later on, you did see him up in the rafters, all
Oh,
folded
yeah,
in
yeah.
half, and legs and feet, and all
Was that
sorts.
the same part?
Brilliant.
I think it was part 3 where he's crucified onto the door frame.
Oh
And-
no, that's number 4.
Is that number 4?
Crispin Glover,
Oh, of course it is. Fucking
Yeah,
freak.
it's McFly.
McFly.
McFly. Yeah, he gets taken out with the corkscrew in the hand. Then he gets the blade, and he's like, oh, and then he's nailed up to
And
the
then he
wall.
gets pulled off at one, just like ripped off, doesn't he?
Just gets
You
ripped
just think
straight
he
off.
takes a fucking battering, that dude, doesn't he?
He does.
Yeah, that was a good death, yeah.
Yeah. But moving away from Friday the
Yeah,
13th,
we'll go away from Fridays.
my second favourite kill
What, of all time?
of all time.
Save your last favourite kill day for last.
Oh,
obviously.
absolutely.
Or your most favourite. Go on then.
Right, the second favourite kill would be Chrome Skull, laid to rest. And it is a kill with a blade. The blade in laid to rest, if anyone hasn't seen Chrome Skull, I wish I could find it. It's somewhere in this room. He's got a blade that looks like it would cut through metal, like it's cheese.
Like
it's
it's cut through
ridiculous.
fucking kryptonite.
Yeah, absolutely. Just in the first film, you see him take a guy's lower portion of his face and sort of flip it off him. In the second one, he goes one better because the killer gets a number of these blades and puts them together on. Have anyone seen the film Krull?
Crow.
Remember Krull?
Yeah.
Remember that? The poor old Cyclops guy who's like, "It's my destiny to die in this door." No, just slip out, you cunt. Jeez. But yeah, he gets this like Krull contraption where it's all spring loaded, and he throws it at this woman. He's already taken her out of the kidneys. I mean, they're all dripping out. He's gathering them together.
He's practiced with the weapon on the range, isn't he?
Exactly.
He's well
Exactly.
versatile with the piece of machinery he has.
He certainly is. And on this occasion, he misses her, but it goes
On
right above her
purpose,
head.
On purpose.
On purpose, yeah. And they dig in at the top step. They dig in, so there's like, a couple of blades upwards, and then the other blades are embedded in the stairs. There's no way they're coming out. Foolishly, she still crawls up there. Oh, I know, I'll crawl towards these blades.
Yeah, not at the fucking front door, love.
No, although that would have been hard because he was behind her on the stairs, so I
Fair
guess
play.
the only way was up, baby.
Yeah. Oh, I won't sing that.
No,
melody.
sing it.
Only way is up,
Baby, for me and you
That's
now.
for you and me, isn't it?
No, I had the remix.
Fair play. Fair play. Anyway, onwards and upwards to the death. That was the other way around, man.
Yeah, that's kind of like a horn that blows that says like,
I don't know if I can do that.
fucking get your freak on. Oh, you got a very feminine one there. See, I'm the fucking keeper.
Keeper.
I got the
Keeper
lowest
of the wind whistles.
Yes, the ocarina.
crawling up the stairs.
Crawling up the stairs, yeah. She makes it to the top.
blade.
Yeah. So anyway, she kind of gets to the top and she's very sweet, this lady, because she kind of saves him the time by putting her lips up above two of the blades and getting herself right nuzzled on there.
She's faced the fact that she's probably gonna die. So
I mean, already that cut. Oh,
she's not getting any further. Really.
She's not. Her intestines are
going on eBay.
Strewn.
Aren't they?
They go in. Yeah, they'll probably end up on eBay.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, basically, she's on there, and then he starts pressing down on her head with the back of his boot. The toe of his boot.
Slowly as well, I think.
Slowly, to the point where it starts to spring load the blades, and it gives her a Chelsea smile. It starts to bring her mouth out until her mouth's round about there. And then he presses down with his boot, and it just goes and just cuts her head in half. That's fucking ridiculous, man. If you haven't seen Chrome Skull Laid to Rest 2, it's not a great film. It's not a bad film, but for that scene alone, it's pure camembert. Did I say that right? I'm thinking I got mixed up with my Sesame Streets and my cheeses.
That was the Count from Sesame Street, wasn't it?
That was Count Von Count.
One.
Yes, famous heckler.
I've got a favourite. They're quite simple. This one, quite simple. Jaws. Quinn.
Ooh, Quinn.
Because he's you love to hate him. He's always been doing his badgering everyone in the film for ages. But he's an epic. He's such a great character, isn't he?
He is.
And
Robert Shaw.
Robert Shaw, I tip my hat because he's
I would have licked his
He's
beard.
a legend. He's such
Right the
so
way
cool.
around.
And it was quality in the whole. I mean, the film's 10 out of 10 for me anyway, in every aspect.
Yeah.
In filmmaking, story, but everything. But it's the fact that every time I've seen the film not too many times. I've seen the film countless times. I couldn't tell you. And every time I watch this scene, I always hope that Brody could just hold on to his hand.
Oh no!
Do you know what I mean?
I get that all the time.
You think just don't let, and it's like he can't do it, and he goes and he's sliding down kicking, and he's acting at its best. The screaming, and when that shark and he's kicking his legs against him, and the shark bites down. And it's the scream he gives out, and you think, seriously, he's in fucking pure pain there.
And you get that little close up of him going, and bringing up the blood.
And then the fucking because he's a fighter, he don't give up. He pulls his fucking knife out, sticking it in the shark's. Well, I suppose it's his nose, and it's top of his fucking whatever.
Yeah.
Ding 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 ding, and then all of a sudden it's arms out, and the shark swims backwards off the boat as they do. And he's
if you watch Deep Blue Sea, the sharks do go backwards.
His fucking arms are like that, and it's horrific. It's horrible. And every time I watched it, I just think, I wish he in a way survived. I mean, there's no survival.
There was no surviving that.
Only Hooper can survive.
Or LL Cool J in Deep Blue Sea. He took a very Quinn-like bite, actually.
He did, but God saved him because he had the cross and in the eyeball.
God didn't save him.
Oh.
Hip hop saved LL Cool J.
Yeah, man. And hip hop saved him in H2O as well.
Hip hop saves him in every film. There's a clause in his contract.
He can't die, that motherfucker.
He cannot die because Mama said knock him out. And that's what the fuck he's doing. He's been knocking him out ever since.
Yeah.
Fucking love Cool J.
He should knock out fucking Buster Rhymes. We're back on Buster.
Oh, poor old Buster.
Buster.
Poor old Buster. Oh, that's nasty, man. I like Buster, but just not in Halloween.
Yeah, okay, fair play. There you go.
Yeah, I do like the fact. Give me some more.
His head's too big.
It is wonderfully big. It's like he's
like, you can buy like your favourite superheroes on a bobblehead or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like the Buster Rhymes one is just like a replica. That is him.
Oh.
If they actually made one with his head bigger, they'd have to get like reinforced poles to hold the figure with this fucking
scaffolding.
It'd be your head on the. It'd be like that.
Oh, can you imagine? Especially if you got like one that you press a little button and he goes, "Give me some more."
Yeah, fucking Buster Rhymes.
Yeah.
Next, Steph, have you got another one?
Well, do you know what? You're talking about Jaws. I'm actually going to bust out Deep Blue Sea.
I really like Deep Blue Sea. I watched that probably in the last 2 months and just thought it's fun. It's fun.
It's pure cheddar. It's got no right to be any good whatsoever.
Mature cheddar.
It's matured in its own shit.
I think it's.
I'd give it 7 out of 10.
I think I gave it a 7. It's got a great cast. I don't get it.
It's got he's got
It was on the boundary.
Cool J.
It was on the boundary where they were playing with CGI, and they thought at that time CGI made movies. It doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't.
And it definitely didn't compliment in many ways.
Well,
but it was great fun.
It was, but I'm not going to talk about Samuel Jackson's demise.
You're going to talk about the guy who smokes his fag. That guy.
I'm going to talk about Stellan Skarsgård.
Yeah.
He gets his arm taken off
because he smokes a fag and goes. Puts his arm out like that as if to say, "Go on, bite it off."
That's
Who
it. Yeah.
smokes a fag like that?
Ah.
Anyway, that's not even the worst of it, is it?
No, he gets his arm taken off, which is great, and it's a bit like the Hand with Michael Caine, loads of blood, and it's all good. But the thing that was really good, and the rest of the film really doesn't match up, but the thing that was really good was when the poor guy gets crane lifted out, which all goes pear shaped. Before you know it, he's back in the water on his little gurney.
He's all like a bed, isn't he? Like a little bed.
Yeah, and
the Sharks managed to take the chopper out as well. Fair play to him.
Yeah, Shark's taking the chopper out, and then it's basically a case of like, I'm going to get you back in my mouth on the gurney, and I'm just going to drive you full pelt into glass.
Holding him like in his mouth, like say that's the man, like that, swimming around with him at a fucking bullet speed. That shark can fucking swim.
I can.
And then, like the place he was taken from is like a viewing gallery, I believe, underwater, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
like Jaws 3, although it doesn't smash and go.
In 3D with the shark going. So fucking. It's a paper, isn't it? It's a paper. If someone's drawn a shark and fucking moved it, it's
man, so they spent all their money getting Dennis Quaid, you see.
That's it, and then number 4, they spent all their money on Michael Caine, didn't they?
They did.
I think it was. But yeah, then he's just sort of. The shark looks at the people, and obviously the shark knows that these people have got a personal connection to said victim in one's mouth. Swims like a fucking bitch towards them, and then just fucking flicks him into the glass, which should by rights have fucking obliterated him. Oh no, he don't die. Like Robocop, you know when Robocop's all dismantled.
Oh yeah.
In the glass, and then a bit of glass falls out, and it all goes fucking peeps on from there, doesn't it?
Well, I think Thomas Jane falls over, which is one of about 9 instances where he falls over in that film.
You know what? Because he don't take that fucking stupid wetsuit off, does he?
Nah, whole time.
Take the fucking thing off.
Oh dear.
He wound me up, to be fair. After a little while, stay on your fucking feet.
Come on.
Anyway.
Cool J had the right idea.
The guy in fucking Friday the 13th Part 2 in a wheelchair could have done a better job of standing on his feet.
Oh man.
Anyway,
Movie Swift, hold up. I'm gonna talk about my favourite kill.
Okay, go on.
My favourite kill is, without question, Eli Roth's Hostel 2, and it is, without question, the scene with the chick from Princess Diaries. I can't remember her name. Heather Man. And she's hanging upside herself above a bath, and a lady decides to walk into these baths.
Wasn't it Anne Hathaway? It's not Anne Hathaway, is it?
No.
I'm thinking of a different film.
No, this is.
I digress. Sorry.
Yeah. No,
sorry,
they didn't
go back.
Yeah, so she's dangling. The woman comes in, gets a robe off, takes a nice naked bath underneath her, starts teasing the sickle. She's got this little hand sickle. I like that, hand sickle, and she's teasing it across her back, and you're seeing it just digging in, just not quite enough to break the flesh. And then she starts to play with herself, and before you know it, she's covered in blood because she's having little slices, these cheeky slices all over. Have some of that. And then she ends it. She's getting to her climax, and she just ends it with her throat, and she shears her throat like this serrated hack, and you really get this kind of sound, and it all sprays out.
The tearing of the fucking gristle and the fucking larynx and all that shit.
Everything, man. The wind pipes out. It's nasty. And at that point, the last blood pours over her. She comes, and then she just nonchalantly just drops her hand sickle on the ground, and that's it. And I'm just like, I watched that shit in the cinema, man. And I grew up, and you know this, and you're a fan of Argento as well, or D'Argento as we like to call him. It shows the beauty. It shows the beauty, man. It's fucking beautiful. It's fucking beautiful.
And I'm erect.
It's emotional.
The way you've explained that.
Oh, you got to watch it again. Seriously.
Do you know what I'm going to say to you now? As well? It's not. I wouldn't say this is my favourite death. I'm not going to go into my favourite death of all time because, to be fair, I've got too many. I'll be here all fucking day. But I'm going to go into one, and it's not even in a horror film. This is just a death. I don't think we have to stick to it, do we? We can go on.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring in a death that is just fucking. I still don't think to this day I've watched the whole scene without turning away because I don't want to see it because it makes me feel fucking ill. American History X. Right. The teeth on the curb.
Oh, the
It's
teeth.
Fucking. I can't do that. Actually, before I go into that, there's another one. I don't do like teeth and I don't like eyes. Halloween 2, the original Halloween 2, in the hospital.
Yeah.
When he puts the needle in her eye.
Oh yeah.
Makes
like
me
that.
feel fuck. I can't watch that either. I can watch anything really, but that makes me feel ill.
Yeah.
Don't like it. It makes me
Eyes.
fucking ill.
That's no good.
Okay.
Don't watch the Evil Dead Trap, whatever you do.
No, well, I just don't do fucking eyes, man. It made me feel sick. Anyway, so that was my. With the teeth in American History X, obviously there's like a game that he. Oh mate, that don't. He. They come round kicking shit, they kick off, don't they, one night, and he goes out there, Ed Norton, legend anyway. Built stacked like a fucking, like a Terminator, and he goes out in his white boxers.
Yeah.
Fits fucking that film, isn't he?
Yeah.
Goes out
Yeah.
there.
If I was in that prison with him, I probably would have.
I would have, yeah. But I even like the way he walks out there, holding his he even holds his gun in the corner, doesn't he? He's just like, pop. He can shoot him in the back of the head like that if he wants to, but then he wants to disable him, doesn't he, so they can't get away. Pops him off, so he's on the floor, can't quite get the other two cows because they're fucked off in their car, and he's crawling on the floor, he's like, oh fucking hell, and he's like, and you just think, I don't know what he's going to do. He could quite easily go up to him and put a bullet in him, but no. He goes up to him and he goes, put your fucking mouth on the curb, and he makes him bite onto this concrete curb, and as soon as the teeth touch the curb, I'm like, I fucking can't, and he just fucking stamps, a little bit similar to the, you know, the thingy one you earlier on, but without blades, with a fucking concrete curb, and just stamps his fucking head through the pavement, and I just, savage man, isn't it?
That is one of the most savage, and it's one of those ones. It's
so realistic as well.
It's so realistic. It doesn't have to get close. It doesn't have to show you much. It just kind of does it from a distance. You don't really see it.
And his leg
know.
sort of goes, doesn't it?
Oh,
that's just sort of boom, game over.
Oh,
it's almost like Apollo Creed in Rocky IV when the Russians took him out. He's just on the floor, bombing around, man.
Well, you got me thinking now. You're talking about American History X. I'm going to go for Roger Rabbit. Because Christopher Lloyd, he gets melted down at the end.
Scares the shit out of me, that will. I killed your brother!
Oh, you've done me.
Oh,
you've done me. That's it.
Film.
I can't even show my face anymore. I'm going in this mask.
Man. Remember me, I killed your brother. It's when he kills
the flux capacitor.
It's when he kills his own kind. Cause the secret is he's a toon, isn't he? It's when he kills his own kind in the fucking. Yeah, that's a quality death. But he melts down proper savage, doesn't he?
He melts down proper savage, man. Proper savage. Can I drink with this on?
Oh man, see that's what Marcus. He don't drink, does he?
Marcus
don't drink.
I don't think he does.
If he did drink, he'd drink Miller. That's terrible. That's good as well.
Come on, you can have like a little halfway, 2.5. Just no, that's 3. Only take 2.5. That's what I offered. There you go. And a little bit of
And then across the Selic.
Of course, I haven't got a Selic. Look, I've only got a Shaggy.
Oh, a Shaggy. I don't know.
Oh no! It's good!
Oh dear. Well, we're going to quickly ran down here, I think, because we've got some other shit to do tonight as well. Well, you've got some shit to do, actually. I'm just going to sit behind the scenes and make sure it flows well. Yes. Do you want to give a quick introduction what we're doing, or are we going to do it separately?
No, I'm going to tell you guys. I'm going to get close. I'm going to get all up in your Bear Grylls when I tell you this. Right. So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be.
Don't me, man. Just go. Come on. No, I'm good.
Well, I wasn't worried about you. Now I am. I'm worried about you now.
Never be worried about the shadow.
No, I shouldn't worry. Where's my flow gone?
You're talking about what you're going to do that one.
Hold up. Yes. I'm going to read out a few little articles. Going to do some little audio storybooks with a bit of visual as well. We're going to give it a try tonight, see how it goes, and see whether you guys like it. seems that some people seem to like the English dialect. So I say spiffing. Let's have a bloody good hoedown, shall we?
Jolly good.
Yes.
Jolly good old fella. I'm
That
English.
was appalling, man.
I
You are
should
English.
have done my Dick Van Dyke impression of a fucking Englishman.
Do it. There's still time. Haven't still done him.
Mary Poppins.
Oh.
It's a jolly holiday with Mary. That's how we all sound over here, Dick, isn't it?
It is.
I love Van
It
Dyke,
is.
though. He's a legend.
He is, but you're the one of the night for me. You've got to do it again as we go to finish. I want you to finish in the style of Christopher Lloyd from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I'm not going to say another word. I'm going to sign out. I'll see you in a few minutes on the audio storybooks.
Remember me, Daddy? I killed your brother.